Hello, 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 and welcome back to Let's Play PC Building Simulator on hard mode. Now this thing that we were having trouble with last time, I actually did quite a bit of testing. I was thinking maybe water cooled. Um, Still couldn't quite get it there where it needed to go. The only solution I found was dual carding. So and that means changing even the motherboard back out. Okay, so we have 2,217. Now, let's see. Let's get our notes back open. We're going to... No, we're just gonna... Actually, before we do this, what we're gonna do is... We're gonna actually install our water cooling shop. Not that we're gonna use it right yet, but... Okay, so... We're just gonna recopy this. We're gonna clear this out. We're gonna start fresh. For Milton. Now we do have already some parts that we already purchased last time. Wasted a bunch of money. We've got a 1080. We've got this Aorus here. We've got the 1070. We've got a 1070 Founders. We've spent a lot of money trying to get this thing working. Well, I say we like it's our fault. It's my fault. I spent a lot of money trying to get this thing working. So, what we're going to do... Shop. Now this, I do have the build in front of me of how I got it working. So this is what I did to get it working. So we're gonna do motherboards. We wanted a dual card, so we wanted at least an SLI or Crossfire. And I want Ascending because I want to go with the cheapest. So we're gonna go with this. Gigabyte B360. 2666 megahertz. For the processors, that is a Coffee Lake. I believe that was a Coffee Lake. Come on. What did I just do? Multi-GPU. It is a Coffee Lake. Okay, so processors. We went Coffee Lake. And we still wanted to hit the what was it, 20 or 4200 without actually having to overclock it. So we went the i5 8600K, and I got a 4300 megahertz i5 8600K. Cooling. I think I just went with the C7. Biorig C7. Memory, we did manufacturer, HyperX. And we did a 16 gigabyte. Let's do 2666. I do have that in my inventory. Is that used or is that... That is used. I believe he wanted new parts, so we can't use that. So I'm just gonna add that RAM. HyperX 16 gigabyte 2666 GPU. Now we have already 1070 founders. We already have one of these brand new in our inventory, so we're going to buy a second one. So we're going to go 2x NVIDIA GTX 1070 founders. Storage, we went with, come on, go to the right thing. Type, we went with an M2. We just did the 128 gigabyte. Boom. ADATA 128 gigabyte M.2 power supply. We still went with the 850, but we went with one that was $10 cheaper. So FSP Hydro G850. And the case we left the same. I want to make sure I have everything in here. i5, CryoRig C7. Gigabyte P360. HyperX 16 gigabyte 2666. We're going to have two of these, but we already have one in our inventory that's brand new. ADATA and FSP. Okay. So there's that. New note. PC Bay. Not selling anything. I think we're going to pass on these coolers for now. We have plenty of coolers and power supplies. So let's go email. What else we got? Mayday. Mayday, Mayday, this is Captain Ben Arrow here, requesting urgent assistance. So there I was, downloading new mods to take advantage of all the new hard drive space you added for me. There's this one that physically models every metal plane or panel on the plane down to the torque on the individual screws. Talk about attention to detail. Anyway, I downloaded it and then my computer started acting up. Some real digital turbulence going on here, you know? I imagine it's a virus, although Free Plane Mods World seemed perfectly legitimate with its multiple large flashing download buttons and all. Anyway, I'm grounded until I get this sorted out. Could you run a virus scan and remove anything you find? Thanks. Alright, so that's just an easy, quick virus remover. Can you fix my PC? Hello, I need something repaired. Can you figure out what's wrong with it? I didn't realize there were clips for the RAM and I got a bit violent. I need this pretty soon, tomorrow, at the latest. I've noticed it sometimes runs a bit slow too. Is it okay that it's Dusty, sent from iPhone? Diagnose and fix, we will accept. He doesn't say anything about the new parts, so hopefully if it is just the RAM, we have RAM that'll work for it. Otherwise, we may just have to buy him a part and eat the $100 cost tomorrow. Actually, what does he have? He has a 16 gigabyte 3200. So let's check our inventory. Memory 3200 16 bits. We got one. We got a couple, so that should be fine. Looks like we got a few. Alright, so if it is just the RAM, we have it covered. We're good. New PC. I am actually looking forward to a new build. All my mates are playing Joy of Flight, and I want to play too. You've got to get it done in 2 days. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I'd like new ones, please. AMD components are meant to be the bomb. So he wants AMD. This is going to be a whole new build. Business D. Alright, Business D. What do we got for you? We got... Or what do you got for 2750? What am I looking for? My calculator button. 2750. All right, so we are trying to run Joy of Flight Simulator on, looks like, minimum requirements. Yes. Which doesn't take a whole lot. So you've given us a big budget for not a whole lot of computer. But you want AMD. Could we water cool stuff? Because I kind of want to try to work with some water cooling. Radiators, can we just go like this? So reservoirs we're just going to put under CPU cooling. CPU blocks. Or no, yeah, CPU blocks we're just going to put under CPU cooling. Radiators we're just going to put under fans. Reservoirs will probably be its own thing. Reservoirs. Water-cooled GPUs will just go under GPU. I think that's it. We'll just copy that. We'll just replace that. Alright, so radiators. Minus 130. So radiator will go under fans. There's going to be EKWB, EK, Coolstream, SE120. Reservoirs, cheapest one, it's 220. Reservoir EKWB, EKXRES 100. Revo D5. CPU blocks. It's 300. So CPU cooling is going to be EKWB, EK Supremacy. What else we need? Water-cooled GPUs. They're both 650, but they both are more than what he needs, so that's fine. So GPU is NVIDIA GTX 1070. We'll just put WC for water cooled. That should be it. Don't need to buy pipes. Don't need to buy connectors right now. Coolant is all owned, so that's fine. Alright, so that's 1330 that we have on that. So let's go to the regular shop. We need a CPU. They wanted, so that it has to be a G4500 at least, but I think that's a 1200 for AMD. G4500. AMD, yep, the smallest, which is a AMD Ryzen 3 quad core 1200. Okay. So get rid of this. Shop. We'll do we'll do one more power supply here. So PSU will be a FSP Hydro G850, and that is 280. CPU, we're going AMD, and we're going ascending. Got 140 for this. That'll be an AMD 3 1200. Go 380 for storage. A data 1 terabyte. And 2. Now motherboards. We want AM4. I think I want to go with anything that's Crossfire. So Crossfire and SLI, so 185. And that's a 3200, so Gigabyte GA AX 370. That's 3200. It's memory 3200. We still got quite a bit. What do we got for cases? Kind of want to do that one. That one looks cool. Case. Inwin 303. MSI. Raygon. So now we still have 305 to spend on RAM. 3200. So we can go. We could either go like 152. So we could either go two of these. That'd be 240. Or we can just go up to 16 gigabyte. We'll just do this. We'll just have a little bit left over. So G skill Trident 16 gigabyte. $3,200. And that's going to be his build. Make sure I have everything added. I didn't. Yeah, I added the RAM. Okay. AM3 gigabyte G-Skill Trident 8 out of 1 terabyte FSP Inwin Dragon, and then water cooling we have Supremacy, NVIDIA GTX 1070, Coolstream, and Buzzwire. All right, that's going to be a hit to our That's going to end up being a big hit to our wallet. Ooh, another build. On Sheehan. Can play League of Legends, recommended 4K. Back. League of Legends, recommended 4K. And you gave us how much to play with? 1750. Um, so wait, I gotta read the email first. Dear Sir or Madam, I'm actually looking for a new build. Do you think you can get League of Legends running? So can you do that before 8 days? Intel components are meant to be the bomb. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I like new ones. So he wants Intel. So shop. Cases. We'll just go with our cheapy boy. With our silver stone PS14. What else? We got it's gotta be a 7700K. Okay. So Intel. So it's gotta be at least this. So 270. That's a Cabby or Skylake. So i7 7700K. Motherboards, and we're gonna go Cabby or Skylake. Sending, we are gonna go Crossfire SLI just in case we ever need to upgrade. So MSI Z270 Gaming Pro. I don't think Intel has anything else, right? Just processors? Yes, okay. Okay, so motherboard. That's a 3800. Power supplies. It's just gonna be another 140. It's gonna be an FSP Hydro G850. Keep forgetting. Oh. 38. We have 38s. No. We have 3866. Let's just go 36. Let's get the graphics card first. We have one of these in our inventory. I believe it's still brand new because that was one we bought to test in the other build. So we may just throw that in there. Yes. So GPU, Gigabyte, Horus, GTX 1080, 8 gig. Storage, we're gonna actually go with the cheapest. M2 is $100. It's A data, 28 gigabyte. .2. And then we have cooling RAM. So we might just go $10 on the cooling. Or Tony. Thermal 100. And then memory. Leaves us 285. Memory, and how much do I need at least? 8 gigs. So all this should be fine. G skill. Trident. 16 gigabyte. 3866. All right. So i7 7700, C270, more Tony thermal. G skill. 16 gigabyte 3866. Gigabyte Aorus is already in our inventory. FSP Hydro. Oh, we got our second one of these. 28 gig. FSP Hydro. Silverstone case. All right. Oh, these are selected, right? Yes. Now that's gonna put us in the hole. Yes, I know. And we will move on to the next day. We gotta make some money to pay our bills. Get all of our parts picked up. All right, let's get this guy going. So we have the B360. Okay, then we did the i5. 8600. Storage was one of the cheapy ones, the 128s. Memory was the 16 gigabyte 2666. Cooling was the CryoRig C7. Then we had, so check, 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 check. So then we just have the two graphics cards. 1070. Then we're going to remove these. Have the other 1070. And then we had the power supply. I have quite a bit remaining. More remaining than I thought we were going to have. Forget anything? I don't think so. Let's see, motherboard, CPU, CPU cooler, RAM, storage. You did have the cheap, yeah. I guess I could put your case fan back in. I have a couple of these I could probably throw in there. Cooling fan 120, cooling fan 120. Oh, let's pop some of these in there, I guess. All right. Cables, we're gonna give you some. We'll just go braided black. I think that is everything. Oh, I think I know what the issue is, why I have so much left. Oh, maybe not. Thought maybe I went with the 1080s, maybe? Alright, let's do GPU tuner. No. OCCT. 3D Mark. Alright, who needs You just need viruses scanned. So we're gonna crank this up to our 2073. Fly. So far, so good. It's good. No blue screen there. So let's run this and see if we hit our... So what do we got over here? We got a case. We've got a couple of PCs. We got one that diagnose and fix. Ooh, I had to sneeze there for a second. So let's... No RAM. Was a 16 gig 3200. Virus scan on this. $10.26. Good enough. All right, we're gonna get this running. Clean that up and hopefully that fixed the diagnose and fix problem. Yep. So it was just the RAM. All right. Now that we got that all situated and we have a couple builds ready to go. A couple broken PCs ready to be looked at. We're going to end this here. I want to thank you for watching. It is very much appreciated. And until next time, I will see you later.